Greetings, students, and welcome to Art History. I am Professor Frazier, but I go by Frazier. So if you see me in the hallway, or if we see each other online, Frazier is always fine. This is one of the greatest courses that I love teaching in terms of art history. It's a spectacular course where we literally get to see how the ancient world and art has impacted our world today. Many times people will argue that, oh, science and technology are what drive the culture forward, society forward. And sometimes that is the case, but so do the arts. One of the great quotes that I love actually comes out of Michelangelo, who basically says, the arts are what make a life worth living. And so I think that is a great quote. We look forward to the release of video games. We look forward to the release of movies, of museum exhibitions, of really kind of culinary experiences and going out. All these different aspects, these sensorial artistic experiences, and the arts are what actually share that. They largely can limit and make us very much human, or they also can unfortunately have the negative aspect of driving us apart. In this class, we will strive to look at the 100 artworks that have most influenced our culture, our society today, everything from the creation of what male and female beauty is, to the idea of how we tell time, the idea of censorship, and where does the idea of censorship come from? Is censorship okay, and what are the implications? How do we spend our money? Should culture and societies actually spend money to promote the arts? Like, these are foundational questions that we have that are still with us today, and the arts are what able to do that. So I'm very excited to teach this. The other thing that shows up within this class is that I often tell students that this is one of the most kind of challenging classes that you can have. And that is largely because the arts are one of the only classes you will ever have till later on in your career, either in college or later on in life, where you have to integrate all of your different learning. I'm here in Da Vinci Studio, one of the great masterminds, maybe the brightest mind that has of anyone who's ever lived. And what we're able to do is basically what art always has to be able to do. We have to combine and understand a little bit about religion, science, philosophy, psychology, what the artists want, a little bit about the history and the culture that was taking place within it. So we've got to actually combine the social sciences, the humanities, and the natural sciences in order to truly understand and get a semblance of art. And what's amazing is that art can have multiple interpretations because we all bring multiple different experiences and views from a multiple different kind of range of plethora of areas. And so it's a very exciting, open-ended dialogue, conversation, defending ourselves, trying to come up with different arguments. Does that argument make more sense than my argument? Can we combine those arguments? So art is a fantastic way of being able to expand the human brain. In fact, the last stat that I want to give you, and then kind of release you all to explore the website on your own, and hopefully we'll have a wonderful first day in class together online in the very near future, is this. When we do CAT scans, where we actually look at the way the brain works and the way the brain fires, art and the understanding of art, the meaning of art, and what this particular artwork means, what that artwork means, activates more parts of your human brain at once than any other thing, any other human activity, except for one other question. Any idea what the other question is that beats art and the understanding of art in activating the human brain? And that is right. Some of you will probably guess. It comes from our sisterhood kind of area, arts and philosophy. They often go together and they work together. It's what is the meaning of life? Why does it all matter? So art actually helps us understand that as well. Thank you very much, and I look forward to a fantastic class together. Bye.